Welcome in, everybody. Just welcome to another edition of Glad you are with us. It is the 7th of March, 2020. Kind of a cool morning here on the central coast of California. A little drizzle through the night, but a beautiful morning wherever you are. Hope it's awesome, and I really just do. I hope you have a great day. My name is Billy Gibbs. That guy across the way on the helm is Mr. Mike Brabennick, and to my left, as beautiful as all, is Nikki Anderson. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning, Billy.
I hear music when I talk to you. Every time I look at you, I hear this.
I know. Did you see my hands weren't even on the board?
That's all right.
Thank goodness, because
deep in the headphones, back in Bakersfield, is the one and only Hop. Good morning, Hop.
Hey.
So glad you're with us. And timing is everything, but really glad. It's going to be a fun show today. I got to realize, I had the craziest week of all time. I won't get into it. But then I finally laid down in bed last night, just about to fall asleep, realized, hey, I get to get up in the morning and spend some time with some good friends. So it just made things peaceful. Actually, I slept through the night, and here we are. So thank you guys for being here.
You're looking like just...
I'm a handsome man.
You are. You're looking very rested.
Things are getting a little bit better, buddy. So
on the other hand, I am not.
You look frazzled, but that's okay. Yeah. But you have a lot of
long week,
a lot of responsibility, and you have a long week.
It was all good, just long.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're
like
successful.
Nikki's,
like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have no idea what long is, but we'll arm wrestle at the break. All right, we'll arm wrestle. We'll compare, and we'll throw our cards on the table during the break. All right, may the best player win.
Okay.
So let's talk about today's show. We've got there's recently been a poll went out to PGA Tour players because I guess people want to know what they're thinking.
What are they thinking?
Sometimes you wonder. Sometimes I don't know.
Do they think?
I don't know. Sometimes they just, but they're the epitome of our sport, and so what are they thinking? And there was an article, so I thought some of the questions that were asked, and they say it's anonymously. So what? I mean, if it's not letting us know who's saying what, it's just
Yeah. What is it?
What is it? So I thought we'd ask those questions ourselves and hear some of their answers. Some of the questions were kind of cool. Some are just ridiculous, but we talk about what they think, what we think, and more importantly, what Hop thinks. I understand Mike's going to do a history segment again, which everybody's been asking for it. I have no idea what it's on, but I'm sure looking forward to whatever you're doing today, Mike. I really am anxious to hear it.
And I have been so just scatterbrained.
Yeah, so it should be fun.
Last night, I'm like, have I done this before? And I don't think I have, but I'm not sure. That's the theme of today's show.
Okay, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
That's good.
That's a good theme.
No, it does not feel good.
And then you guys, you bulleted something I thought was funny for me when I woke up this morning. Is what would you shoot at Sawgrass? And I guess somebody put together a table of indexes and what their predicted score would be at TPC. Score would be at TPC Sawgrass, right? Yeah. I saw the chart. I have the chart in front of me. I've played there a few times.
Well, see, I saw that, and I thought every time I see TPC Sawgrass, I think of you, and I think of the pictures you have.
So I'm actually, according to this chart, a much better player than I think I am.
Really?
So
congratulations.
According to the chart. But anyways, we find it. I mean, of course, it's a different golf course, I'm sure, the week I played than this week or next week, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure But I did play back the first time I played it. There was a couple of tees behind a few holes that I know they're going to use for a tournament, but only a couple holes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we played the same tees. There's not a lot of rough on that golf course, but it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite courses. But yeah, I find it interesting. So I'm going to read more, but let's share about let's find out what your index. People listening's index is and what they predict you would shoot. It's a very challenging golf course if you're not accurate. You've got to be really.
I have never been there.
Especially your pro shots. You've got to be really accurate. And then the holes are not just rip straight drivers. They're all different shapes and sizes. So you got to turn the ball around or don't hit it real far like me. But anyways, that's going to be talked about today because next week's one of my favorite weeks is TPC Sawgrass at the Players Championship. Masters is coming soon. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And can't wait to see what's new with Nikki. She's got busy stuff going on. Mike obviously had the longest week. Hop, how was your week? Did you have a long week, Hop?
I've been sick a lot.
Oh, man.
I was out yesterday and stuff. So
it's the worst. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Wow.
I mean, it happens.
I hope it's not long. hangs in.
I'm
there a
actually
long
doing
time.
the show from the cruise ship right next door. So
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
At least you get, that's awesome.
no, they won't let me leave my cabin, and I get nothing but bread and water.
Yeah.
But are you using the new handshake?
I wouldn't touch the bread if I was you.
Yes, I used the new hand sanitizers, and they burned all my clothes. So I'm naked and
Oh.
sick and on a cruise ship off the coast of California.
That's a whole new.
Wow, it's amazing what technology can
That's
do
a whole new
nowadays.
meaning for a cruise. They're burning everybody's clothes. I
You
want to get
still
on that
sound
ship.
good, Hop.
Yeah, you do.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So that's what we got, Mike. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
What?
I was
You got a
thinking,
little-
I don't really have anything.
Nothing. All right.
I really don't. I think it was just,
Cleaned out. Did a little.
yeah, it's just really,
cleanse.
really busy.
Yeah.
So as far as like little anecdotes or little
Well,
stories,
I would
things like
would
that.
feel bad, but in some ways I don't because you wear a lot of hats and you're a busy man and that's who your lifestyle is.
Well, we all are.
You create your busyness, and if you weren't busy, then that doesn't seem like you, right? Just
I'd
don't get burned.
Probably go nuts.
Just don't get burned out. That's
Yeah.
all. And she does the same thing. She does a billion things, so
true.
she's always busy. So I think successful people are busy people,
Yeah, I would
you-
agree with that.
unless you married into it, or
Right. I would agree with that. I do have a little bit of
So
a
you're
BM.
pitching something coming
little
up
bit.
now, huh? A little pellet.
The other day I got a little all of a sudden
You got a pellet coming out.
I got the Masters excitement.
Dude, I was just working things out too, man. I started to,
I just got the Masters excitement the other day.
You did. What happened?
I was out we're busy at the golf course and I'm doing what we do, we're helping out people and everything and I'm outside and we're running around. We got tournaments going on and I look down the fairway and I think what it is the fairways are striped. Like it rained a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So you saw the.
So it's like that subconscious kind of visual
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah.
I saw the fairway and I went, "Oh, it's coming."
Makes me want to watch my old
And you-
Masters on
Does-
TV.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
nice they cross cut and do those things to your fairway so you can see that. A lot of courses don't do that, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
and
pretty neat. So
I think that's part of my point. Kind of take
So
that
one side's
for
quicker than the other
granted,
side. You got
know?
one side, if you hit it down the right, it's
Yeah.
down cut and you can roll it more, or you
Yeah.
hit into the. That's pretty neat. Your course does that. Obviously,
But the little
Master-
rain made everything start to pop.
Yeah.
And so when I walk my dog in the morning too, and noticed all the cherry blossom trees in our neighborhood all went. Psh, and so I think that kind of kicked off the whole Masters thing.
What did
right?
those cherry trees do? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can
that's
you
what they do.
actually
About 6 a.m.
stand there and listen and watch?
I walk by 'em
and then you
all.
hear. That's awesome. I was wondering what the sound of a cherry tree blossom.
And I thought for a minute, I'm like, is
but
that
there has to be a
like
sound,
is that
right?
my dog?
There's movement, so there has
It
to be,
could be, by the way.
has to be a sound. Whether we hear there,
Yeah.
because there's movement, there's vibrations through the air. When they open, there's vibration, right? Because vibration can be sound. So,
Yeah, and they open and then they will
are
close.
you sure
and
that
they
wasn't
open.
your dog?
Well, I will tell
in
you,
the grass.
out of all the dogs we've ever had, this dog is the fart champion.
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Was it in the pedigree when you got the dog? Did it say anything about flatulation?
Well, boxers are known for that.
Bulldogs and boxers are the best.
Yeah. So like it'll, I'm sitting there and making a sandwich for work, and she'll just kind
Bad
of jump
talk.
up on the counter and put her paws up
Give you a
there.
little
She's
shot.
really long, and
That's so nice.
and then she looks at me and I go, "That was a good one."
There you go. She's proud. Pleasing Papa.
She's really good.
There's not much they can do to please, and that's
And
one way.
sometimes she's sitting there and we're watching TV, and it's,
We're going to get another sound effect. Oh, it's just a pop. A soft poop.
I go, "Was that you? Was that you?" I look at Amy. I go, "Is that you?"
See, the bulldogs we used to have were more silent. And so you're there with your girlfriend and the bulldog's under the table, and all of a sudden it's just, you got to leave the room fast. And you're thinking, well, they look at you like, it was not me, it was Maggie. I got a bulldog down here. It's just.
You could try to.
So Maggie was old, so there wasn't a whole lot of tightness to it. So it's more like, you're like, what was that? So I got blamed a lot. But Maggie was a sweet old bulldog. Blind, cataracts.
Piper can clear
drooling,
the room,
machine.
man. She'll clear the room.
Maybe you should try a different
Try
kind
a different
of food.
food, man.
No,
Be
it's
nice to
she's
that dog.
just you know what we figured out it is somehow she's getting a hold of figs from a neighbor's
Is that
tree.
the little dog next door named Fig?
No, no.
Well, that's good.
She's like I think she's been eating like she can go up on the wall and there's a little walk area. We have like some rosemary bushes and they've put a little gate up there next to the
right.
neighbor's wall and there's a tree there
Fig
and I think
gas.
it's a fig tree.
She's trying to keep herself regular.
Yeah.
I should have gone
Too much
first,
fiber.
because I can't follow the Flatch story.
No, you can't.
I really can't. I was going to
Especially with this sound effect.
talk about sponsoring youth and nonprofit and youth development.
Well, go ahead.
That's
all
good.
kinds of kids
Please-
stuff. But
please
how
do.
do you follow a flat story with a dog eating figs? You just
It's
I
just
know,
compare
it's
and
hard.
contrast.
right? I can't. So
It's
Nikki,
compare
I'm
and
going to let
contrast.
you jump in.
Oh my gosh.
So I can, because I can't go from fart
Oh,
to kid.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't
Yeah.
do that. So what do you got?
I am so curious about what kind of youth development stuff happens in San Luis
Well,
County.
You know,
Do you know, Billy?
I'm glad you asked, Nikki. That's very nice of you. But you smell something?
Not over here.
Well, I don't. Monday, I believe you and I are playing in the same event.
We are.
And it's kind of exciting. I haven't played since my birthday, which was 2 months ago. What month is this? March? Yeah, 2 months ago.
I think.
And I only played, once. Then, every few months I try to play. I've only hit Mike's driver. He bought, driver for my birthday. Thank you, Mike. And I hit it once, so
Sure.
I get to bring it out on Monday. But I am going to play, and of course, forecast is rain. And I'm like, come on, world here. That's like walking your dog and eating figs. You just feel sometimes it's just. But I don't know how bad it's going to rain. Isn't the forecast coming up right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be bad. Tuesday is what
Oh.
I heard is the
Yeah.
bad
Not
day.
so bad Monday.
Not so bad
This
Monday.
is good news for me then, because
Yeah.
last I looked, I'm like, oh no, because I go out and play so rarely now, as you know, and I want it to be enjoyable
I know.
because I'm out there and just have fun with friends. And when it's pouring and your clubs are slippery, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
taping your hands and changing gloves, it just didn't seem like a joy. And I'm playing golf for the love of the game now.
Right.
But anyway, I'm doing it for a great cause, and I would never miss it. It's one of the first tee fundraisers, and Mike's a coach, and Nick, you're on the board, and it's one of our 3 or 4 fundraisers of the year that we do to try to raise some money. And I think we got around 100 players, maybe a little less, but it's close to that, as last I heard. And it's at Slow Country Club, so it's this Monday, just a couple days from now. And I'm looking forward to going out there and seeing you, Nikki.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And was it the Spring Classic that you won the truck? But I know it was at Monarch. Was that the spring one?
was. It
So it's the
was.
same event that you
Wow.
won the truck.
Yeah.
Nice.
A couple years ago, right?
A couple years ago.
That's very
yeah.
exciting. So I don't know if we have trucks or cars out there again, but it's
Is she allowed to win?
heck yeah, man. She paid her taxes, right?
I did.
Yes, you did.
Oh my gosh, yes, I
And
did.
so, but anyway, I'm just bringing up the First Tee is a youth organization that is a golf program that we try to instill values and teach life skills to help instill those values and build character in young people. And we've had about 1,500 active kids right now this winter session, after school programs at 14 different locations. And Mike's got one of the busier programs going on there. So, Mike, thank you for your efforts. But
Glad to be a part of it.
We're doing a
Very
lot more
excited
than
for it.
golf, but we are doing golf, which is fun because, and this is what I'll share. When kids get to be teens in our program, that's kind of when they drop out. Their life happens to teens.
Yeah.
So a very small percentage. We might have, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds. You get a bunch of these kids, right? I've got 30 in each class. But teens, it's a smaller number. And it's of course, because life comes at them when you're a teenager, a lot happens. But now the program's old enough. First Tee is 25 years old or a little bit more. And the kids that were originally in the program who dropped out as teens, there's studies now showing as adults they're coming back to the game because they were exposed as kids.
Right.
Cool.
So are we growing golfers who knew, because we don't know yet, they weren't adults.
Right.
But there's because it was fun. They remember, hey, that was fun and I could do it.
Right.
And now I'm in my own life doing things. What am I going to do for recreation? Most people wouldn't pick up golf if they didn't, because it's tough and it's hard and it's
Right.
timely. But they remember it. So there's like 70% of first tiers who now are adults. Now that's how many kids that is or adults that is now. But they're showing about 70% are coming back to the game.
That's
as well.
awesome.
So, and a lot are going on to business success, obviously,
Yeah.
and judges and all kinds of cool things are happening. But they're becoming golfers, too.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. So
It
we're
is
making
awesome.
a change out there, Mike. These kids you
Very
worked
cool.
with a zillion years ago. And even me now, I've been 16 years with the First Tee, so my kids at 8 then are now young adults. Some are graduated college already. And I know that they're going to, they give
Yeah.
them back to the game. So it's kind of nice to see that.
It's great.
So that's the cool thing. So when I, last Sunday when I had 17 Tiwis, I think Mike's got 20 something Tiwis, and that's 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. Oh my God, they're cute.
Yeah, they
You're
are.
thinking, how could this be anything but
Wonderful.
but cute? But they're all going to become maybe. And I have 14 now, Mike. What do you got? Two Tiwis. So it's a separate look.
17 maybe?
I asked about what I had.
Something like
I had
that?
17 show up and only had 14 on my sheet. So they're multiplying. They're like little
That
rabbits.
happens. It seems
So
that's
where'd you come from?
especially with that group.
And the little
age
kids,
group.
they don't know. So who are
Yeah.
you?
Oh, that's so
Some parent brought another friend. So it's so cute. So anyways, I just the fundraiser is this Saturday. If you're in the SLO area, and you want to help donate or something, want to buy a T sign or just come in and watch what we're doing. And there's only a few kids playing, but we are out there slopping through the stuff if it's raining, if it's nice, awesome, just to support our young people. I know Mike was going to play.
cool.
He's injured, so he can't play. But thank you, Nikki, and thanks for the whole board for putting this on. So let's have
Yeah,
some,
it's
let's have some fun
gonna
out
be
there.
awesome. All right, well, that will take our.
I'm gonna eat figs right before I show up, though,
probably a bad
because I'll
idea.
be on that first eat. Was that Mike's dog?
Was that
No, that was
Billy's drive?
Billy.
that was Billy's
Yeah,
drive.
that's Billy ripped one,
Okay, when we come back,
but he missed the ball. I know, but he still ripped
yeah,
one.
there you go. When we come back on Golf Talk Radio, we'll share. This is through I think Golf World Golf Digest. What PGA Tour professionals really think of blank. Right? Golf Talk Radio with
What
Mike
they
and Billy.
think of a lot of stuff, yeah.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.